Hi guys, another amazing day. I just came to see Sinead and pretty cool. We go into the Dissection workshop in London, which should be amazing. It's run by Jane Johnson, which would be pretty cool. Hello Sinead.
Hello.
And we're really excited. So guys, we just left the house, so we're going to the train, grab a train and off to London to the
London, baby.
and again, London, baby.
London, baby.
And yeah, for amazing dissection course, which we're gonna try to vlog about it. Obviously, we already find out we won't be able to obviously video anything inside, but we're gonna try to give some, kind of reaction before and after from us, and definitely from a couple of people from there. So yeah, so we'll let you know how it is. So see you in a bit in the train. I've just been told to stay to the right. I forgot we're in London. We need to stay on the right. Are you on the right?
I'm always right. And we just had some food before dissection course, because as you do, and we met our friends from the course. That's massage therapists. Guys, what do you think about the course? What do you expect from the course? Well, are you exciting? What's going to be there? Yeah, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling about getting into a place when we're going to
can't wait.
cut people?
I'm a mixture of excited and a bit nervous.
I'm not nervous, but I'm really excited, and I actually can't wait to see how big the muscles actually are, which way the fibers go, how big the nerves are, actually which one overlaps. Like there's so much that we kind of think that we know, but we've never actually seen inside of our bodies that way.
Because it's pretty amazing when you work with the clients. There's always kind of, you imagine what's underneath from the anatomy books,
what I
or
find,
from
exactly, you imagine like what's in the anatomy books, like all those like red muscles and like white ligaments and tendons, but clearly they are not white, so that's why I'm really looking forward to seeing like what the real body looks like and what real muscles
exactly how bulky they are and
yeah
how they feel.
yeah, because people
Just
say like,
on their own.
trapezius is really thin muscle, but it's like, well, I want to see it for myself.
how thin it is.
Yeah, and how often do you get this opportunity to look inside someone's body?
I'd also
Just so exciting.
I'm not sure if we're going to get a chance to look at knees, but knees and shoulders, I really want
the
to see
joints
the joints.
inside,
Like,
yeah.
That's one I really can't wait to see. Because we talk about like the four joints in the shoulder and like which one's dominant, which moves around, the two that are most injured, but I don't really know what that means.
Yeah.
So yeah, the course is organized by Jane Johnson, our amazing Jane Johnson in London. She ran those courses a couple of I think, times a year.
Once a year.
Once a year, so it's once a year. So guys, you missed one. But
Next year.
And obviously we can't bring the camera inside, so we just want to talk to you before what's our expectation, and we're gonna meet you after to tell you all about it.
Unless he faints. And then I'll tell you all about it.
Possibly, you never know. See you guys.
So this is Jane, for anyone that doesn't know, that hasn't seen the podcasts and blogs where we've spoken about before. Just want to say an absolute huge thank you for everything you've done. You've been absolutely amazing.
You're welcome.
Everything that you've been involved with and helped us along the way. And we've just come out of the dissection course, which I'm so relieved I was okay. I was a bit nervous before I went in, the unknown. But yeah, I mean, how many courses have you done like this, the dissection?
Well, I've run the dissection workshop lots. I've run it for about more than 10 years. I think maybe about 15 years. And I used to run it 8 times a year. But that's because I was involved in teaching workshops and other courses, and so I would meet all the therapists that were interested in doing it. And now I only run it once a year. And that's simply because I got very, very busy, and also because I no longer live in London, so I live 350 miles away. So I tend to only do it once a year, so if people want to do it, they need to do it when they want to, so they don't miss out.
But yeah, I mean, how do you think today went?
I thought it was okay. We always start the same way. So we start off with, as you saw, just starting off with looking at some of the bones. They're obviously real bones. People can feel a little bit uncomfortable being in that environment. So sometimes we take our time to introduce people to the muscles. We don't want to expose them to anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. And everyone seemed to be fine, and the demonstrators that came along that didn't take part but were there, they were around, weren't they, to make them feel comfortable. And they're nice people and they're friendly.
Yeah, really friendly.
And everyone knows that they just sit down with something they can. It's never happened. We've never had anyone have a problem.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know that if you felt a bit like that, then,
I must admit, because when you said about smells and things, I'm quite susceptible to smells.
Yeah.
So,
And it's like going into a hospital. It has a distinctive smell. It's not terrible. It doesn't make you want to be sick or anything like that. But it's a distinctive smell, just like, a hospital.
Yeah, no, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
But
You
no,
enjoyed it?
I loved it.
Do you think it's going to change your practice? Do you think you're
Yes,
going to
100%. 100%.
If you had to
be
pick
able
one
see it.
thing, what would you say? What did you like most about that?
Probably looking at the leg muscles, I think, because I do get a lot of runners, so to be able to see the calf muscles and everything, and just how attached it all is, and the hamstrings, and how I always thought of them as very separate,
and they're
just
all stuck
how
together,
they were,
aren't they?
and the
absolutely.
ITB, and it was just
all stuck
wow,
together.
it's just so big.
And
It's
every time I
just-
come back, I see something different.
Yeah.
So now I'm teaching, less frequently, but I still see something different. And of course, they have different specimens, so they bring different specimens in all the time that they're creating all the time. The pro sections.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep looking at everything and going through it all, and so we're definitely coming back next year.
Oh, good.
Definitely. I can't believe more people do it.
I know, and I don't know if it's because people feel, a little bit squeamish or anxious, or if they just don't know about it. But it's always out there once a year. It's on my Friendly Physio Facebook page, on the workshops page, and I always say to people, tell your colleagues, because they might not have seen it. And it's so specialised, and it is generally for massage therapists. Now today, obviously, we had osteopaths and physios in the group, and there were some students there as well. But generally, as you see, I teach at a level where all massage therapists can understand it.
Yeah,
I think, and it helps you remember the anatomy, doesn't it? As well, and
definitely.
you get the old grey cells going again, and
it's so different to palpating someone like we did in school, and that's that. You can feel it move, to trying to find it. It's really
all different
bizarre.
layers of the body.
When's the next one?
The next one
planned?
probably isn't going to be for another year, because I normally only do them once a year. If I can get a group of people together, if you know anyone, there's a group of people that want to come down. We need about 20 people normally.
Okay,
then
guys.
I'll run it. So if you know anyone, I'm happy to do that. I have taught it for colleges. So individual colleges have asked me, can I run it just for them? So they've come along and they've brought their teachers, and the teachers have taken part without teaching, so they've had their students. So I've done it for sort of undergraduates and people like that. But generally it's a real mix, and I think you learn from the mix of therapists. They often come from, as today, they're all from different environments, aren't they? Sports therapists, we sometimes get yoga teachers or fitness instructors, not as many. They're mostly massage therapists.
Okay.
But I think it's just such a great resource. We don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Because
totally.
as you saw, it's not open to the public, obviously, and what a resource to have to say that I've seen this. So you've got a client, you can say, well, I've seen hamstrings, real hamstrings, under the skin, not just, you know, how you feel. I'm not palpating them. I've actually seen them for real.
Yeah, no,
I feel honoured as well every time that I come, because the staff here are very respectful of the bodies that are donated.
Yeah.
My dad donated his body here, so he was here for over a year.
That must have been a bit strange.
Well, for that year,
there.
I didn't do the dissection that year while he was here, and he would have been here indefinitely. But you know, my mother wanted to have a, well, it's called closure, isn't it? She wanted to have a memorial, so she wanted his ashes. So they let us take his body and do that. He was cremated, but otherwise he would have been here indefinitely. And I probably would have still come back. Because you feel very respectful of the bodies, but you are able to disassociate them. From real live people. You know, you develop that. You know.
Yeah, I think that was one thing that helped me. When I first seen the course, I thought it was going to be like a whole body. And so I was a bit sort of interested in what was being said, but at the same time terrified. But then when I read on and said it was just going to be a limb, it does seem to be easier to step back and
I think videos like this really help people who want to do it, but they've got a preconceived idea about what it's like, because loads of people that come, no one's ever come and said they've regretted coming or that they've not learned from it, and everyone I've met says they're really glad that they did come. And we had one lady once a long time ago, and she didn't want to come near the tables, and she wanted to listen, and she didn't want to touch anything, and that was fine, and she still enjoyed it. And you know, 3 hours is a long time to be in a dissection lab. It's not practical really to take breaks, is it? But like I say, I used to teach it all day, but that was just too much, even with breaks. So it's a really good chunk of time to see where we saw everything, didn't we? Saw the upper limb, lower limb, shoulders, you know, quadratus lumborum, psoas, supraspinatus, infraspinatus.
It seems like hours ago.
I know.
It was only 3
gastrocnemius,
hours.
soleus. You saw the knee joints, plantar fascia, trapezius. Obviously the bones as well. And because they're all there, people can go and look around the room, as you saw. So they have those breakout times where people, if they're interested in a particular part of the body, you can go off and look at all the pots and the specimens that they've got there. There
is so much going on. Like I said, I can't wait to go back and have another little rummage around and see. Because when I came in, I was a bit thinking I'm just going to stand back. But after a while, it was like quite interesting to lift different muscles and see how thick they were, and and how other things, and the sciatic nerve.
How big it is. It's huge.
Big it was,
And the little tiny weeny piriformis muscle. It's like really weeny, and everyone thinks it's going to be really massive. And the little tensor fascia lata, and the you know, the iliotibial band, which is just
that was crazy,
around the whole leg, and you think it's going to be like this.
Especially because we were discussing about how runners, especially, you can see when they're walking.
Yes, you can.
See
that's
it.
thickening.
So you just think, well, that's
what it's going to be
they're
like.
An ideal fitness shape. You can see it. That's what it is. But then to see that it's just all part of something else, and it's all just connected.
And that's why, and that's I think why fascia is so important, isn't it? And now there's been that growth in our understanding that everything's connected, and that's why one part of the body so affects another part of the body.
It was quite a few mind-blowing moments. It was really,
I'm glad you
amazing.
It.
I am quite buzzing.
Good.
Yeah, it was very good. But Krish and I would like to give you a little present.
Oh,
just
lovely.
To say thank you for your help with everything and support.
What's this?
You
can open it.
Is
it going to pop out? Is it going to pop
out?
Oh,
no, you're all right. It's safe.
What is this? Oh, thank you. What is it? Oh, I love that. Thank you. My little buzzy bee. Well, you know what? This is so strange, because I keep getting bees. I've had 5 bees, great big bumblebees, in the bathroom, which only has a tiny little ventilation. There's no window in there, so I don't know how they keep coming in. But I've had 5 bumblebees come into the bathroom, but this was before the warm weather, so it's a sign.
Oh wow, it is a sign.
Thank you. He's ever so cute. I love your little tin.
Krish's mum's made it.
Oh, it's so cute. So would I have to take a photo, share a photo or video with your bee on your Instagram or Facebook, and mention BusyHive to make us feel loved. The bee at the dissection workshop. King's College, London.
You'll have to take him to all your workshops.
I will
and have
take
him
him to
there
all
somewhere.
the workshops. Yeah, thank you. You're so cute.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Oh, he's so cute. That's so great. It's a great idea. Thank you.
So, hi guys. It's
pretty late. We just got back home from London. A long way trip to get to the London, and yeah, what an amazing day.
Tiring.
Very tiring.
So good.
Emotionally draining, but it's just mind blowing.
Yeah, I can't wait to go again.
Seriously, the workshop itself, I not only learned so much, experienced so much. Now I actually believe in what I kind of learn and see and see in the books.
You can't even explain it. You have to go and experience yourself and just feel the tissues and be able to move them, and it's just you can't get it from a book. You can't get it from watching it either. Even if we were able to bring the camera in, and you still wouldn't have been able to get that across, and to move the tissues around and go, oh well, that's that, and that's where it connects to, and how close they are.
Simple realization about how muscle feels or how they look, like piriformis, guys.
I know, it's so small.
It's teeny tiny muscles. IT band, freaking
Massive.
Huge.
Massive.
It's not only like a band here, it's just band who attach there and connects lots of other things. Mind blowing. Seriously, guys, dissection course workshop.
If you get a chance, you have got.
It's amazing.
To go.
As you hear with the with the chat with Jane Johnson, amazing experience. She's very knowledgeable. She very helpful. Answer all questions. Have story for every muscle you will ever imagine. She have a story for everything, which was really funny.
But
really
one thing
fun.
that's really, really lovely is she treats you, I don't want to say that she treats you like you don't know anything, but she treats you like you're a student. So, that's one thing on all her courses, though. She's always very much like, I'm going to over-explain certain things, so you don't have to worry about putting your hand up and go, I don't know what you're chatting about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you come from. There was on the course today we had osteo, there was a physio, there was a massage therapist from different levels, and doesn't matter who are you, where you're from. We're here to learn something, experience, and have fun, and that's what her workshops are all about.
And none of us have had that experience.
No,
that was unbelievable. And then we got to go into the museum afterwards, where there was all these different specimens, floors and floors and floors of specimens.
So there is Gordon Museum, Gordon Museum, which is closed for public, and only students can go there, or people who've been in a workshop like we had today.
Yeah.
And there's a pathology museum. So literally imagine there is every part of the body.
Yeah.
In
the
different any pathology you can ever imagine.
Yeah.
How amazing is this? We've seen it is. Just mind blowing. That's the only word I can describe now.
Yeah.
So interesting. So incredibly.
We didn't even get to go round it all. That's the thing.
We haven't even. We ran out of time because we just this is just too much.
Yeah.
It's just such an incredible knowledge, experience, seeing things in real, in different way, like 3D, as you would kind of really feel and experience. Is just really incredible.
So different to watching it in a book or on video or anything. To actually go and see it and see the size of things and how things look different when they've got some sort of disease or they've had some sort of poison or they've had something, something wrong with the body and how it's changed, and oh my God.
And actual respect to the people who gave the bodies away for students for science for this so we could experience that. So be really, really big respect for all the people who did that and why they did it. So definitely.
That's like why we weren't allowed to bring the cameras in as well. It's really, they treat all the organs and everything they have with such respect. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier that when I first went, I was at when I first signed up, I was expecting it to be like one body, but it's not. It's like you get a leg, or you get an arm, or you get part of a torso or something, but each part is all sort of covered up and cared for, and it's all really well looked after, and it is very, very respectful, isn't it?
Yeah, no, really, really. So guys, really, if you have a chance to do dissection course with Jane Johnson, a workshop, or any other dissection, especially as a therapist, as a body worker, it's
knowledge you can't get anywhere else.
No, I'm seriously, I feel so much fuller with knowledge and stuff, and how I gonna treat my clients now, how I gonna treat the tissue and muscle now, that I actually really experienced that.
Yeah.
Changed dramatically. I completely different, I came like a completely different therapist.
Yeah.
So much, yeah. And it was really cool because we were trying to palpate ourselves a couple of things, and then we went to the specimens, and it's like, I can't feel it, but oh my god, now I can see it. It's incredible. It's incredible. Guys, if you have a chance, go for it.
It was so worth it. I am so tired.
Definitely recommend.
I'm so
tired.
sorry.
It's after a day of like that. You've been on the courses, after a day of knowledge. It's like bam.
And I think as well, I didn't sleep 100% last night because I was a bit anxious about the course, because I was, I'd read what was going to happen, but at the same time I didn't know how I'd react.
Yeah.
And until you're in a situation, you don't really know for sure. And I can have quite a sensitive stomach sometimes, so I was a bit worried that they were saying you would be able to smell the embalming fluid and things like that, and the fear of maybe might make me nauseous, or how would I react. But it was fine. But I think I need to go to sleep now.
And we do. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you got something from it. Well, the main thing is just, if you have something interesting, just go try it, experience this, and especially when it comes to the body work. This is just, we are in a field where it's just so incredible things that are happening with our body, and we can experience, and we can share them, and we can try them, like the workshops and courses, which is even going on like that. So yeah,
if you get the chance, seriously go for it. And if you've got any questions that you want to ask us about going on the course, we'll answer you honestly, as we always do. So just get in contact in the comments or email us, and we will let you know exactly what happened and how it was. Exactly.
Hope you like this video. Subscribe as always. Put this little bell, press the little bell, so you can press the bell notifications about upcoming videos, because we have lots of cool ideas for the next videos. And spread the love, and I will see you at the next episode.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.